pansin ko lang naman, hindi ko pwedeng sabihin lahat, no? Maraming hindi nag-helmet, alam mo kung sino? Police. Sa'yo na nanggaling. Sila mismo.
I was reading your lips.
Dito sa harapan ng krami ito, nakikita kong gumaganong-ganon yung mga motor. Yung mga police mismo, ika nga nila, sino nguhuli sa police? But I suppose that it's a matter also of coordination.
Yes.
In that respect, na kailangan siguro maano. Meron tayong pumasok dito na text from Edgar Cornejo of Caloocan City, 0916-736-1553. Lagi ko pong binabagtas ang Commonwealth Avenue and I must commend Secretary Tolentino kasi po may designated area po for vendors kaya ang sidewalk malinis. Dati po kasi sobrang traffic dito dahil ang vendors nakapwesto na di lang sa sidewalk kundi sa kalsada. Well, that's very true because I used to pass by Commonwealth before. At sala-salabat ang vendor doon, no? And I don't know how you did it. Was that an action of the city?
Coordination po sa Quezon City Government. The same thing that we've done sa after nung holidays sa Baclaran, coordination ng Paranaque City Government.
Naayos naman yung problema yun sa Baclaran.
Cleared na po tayo doon. In
Cleared
front of the Baclaran Church. Pero yung sa Tagiliran po, yung Redemptorist, may ordinance po doon ng Paranaque, meron silang time na may pinapayagan po sa Tagiliran. But yung vehicles dapat makadaloy.
Is it being respected, the space allocations? O, alam mo, I have some places na pinaupahan namin sa mga tindisitas, no? They are always exceeding their boundaries. Yeah. Tapos pag pinababalik mo sa kanilang boundary, away kayo.
Ganun po talaga.
Diba? I'm sure you encounter that problem.
Patience and ano. Tama po yung sinabi nyo kanina, yung matter of space. Kasi sa atin, the more we realize na libre yung space, mas tinetake advantage na.
Hindi, pero maski na binabayaran mo yung spasyo, dito sa matter of integrity. Ang binabayaran mo, palagay mo 1 metro kwadrado. Pero ginagamit mo 1.2, 1.3. That means nandadaya ka. Sapagkat hindi tama yung binabayad mo. Sinasamantala mo lang yung maybe the leniency of the ones who are leasing the space to you.
Siguro naman hindi ho lahat. Meron din tayong matitinong mga vendors sa Balintawak, sa Nepac Mart. Meron po tayo.
Yung dati doon hindi sa Nepac doon sa Muñoz Market.
Ano pa ho yan? Ongoing struggle pa ho yan.
Ongoing struggle pa Muñoz.
Minsan bumabalik ho yan.
Oo, kasi doon pagka umaga, lalo pag nagbabagsakan doon, ay naku, lahat ng mga vendors nandun sa kalsada. So walang katapusan yan.
You have to ito po yung ito po yung core ng urbanization principle. Kagaya po sa mga informal settlers. It's not that you're tolerating them to be there. And din po sa vendors, it's not that you're tolerating them to use the government space, but you're giving them the chance so that one day baka makaahon, baka makalipat. Parang halfway house doon. Hindi natin sila nilagay talaga doon eh.
Well, there are issues with respect to relocation, and there are many, and we do not have to do that as much, no? I think your primary reason why you want them out of the riverbanks is simply for their own safety.
That's correct.
It's a safety issue, and you are accountable for the safety of the citizens. And so kung sila nandun, nagpapatayo parati sa gilid ng estero pagka nagkaroon ng flood dyan, tapos sila rin mismo gumagawa naman ng balakid sa pagdaloy ng tubig. Bakit? Tapo ng basura doon. How is your estero cleaning project coming?
We're continuing. Modesty aside, yung last year, we had the Estero Blitz last August 2011. Nabawasan po naman yung baha. Madali mag-subside.
Chairman, wag naman Blitz. Pwede bang continuing year-round?
Ngayon po.
How do you harness the barangays there?
We are starting now February 3 or February 4. Baka ipapospone ko ng 4th. Kasi, ang ginawa ko po ngayon, katulong yung barangay, and then nagtayo po ko ng Flood Control Bayanihan Zone Alliance. Rotary, yung barangay, marami po sila doon eh. So, katulong po lahat sila sa pag-maintain ng kalinisan doon at pag may baha, may communication link kami ho. So, in-institutionalize na ho namin ito. Yung iba hong grupo, in-incorporate pa sa SEC.
Let me ask you what might seem like a silly question. when the dams release their water, do they ever advise you before?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I was the one who, modesty aside, initiated the move that dapat meron na lang isang tiga-announce, padaanin sa Pag-asa. It happened last year, yung sa Lamesa. So, pag mag-spill ho ang Lamesa, automatic naman ho yan. Wala talagang dam yan eh. Affected yung Tullahan River, so Quezon City, you have Valenzuela. So, you have to alert the entire community na dadaanan ng tubig. So, ina-alert po tayo niyan.
Okay. Kasi naalala ko nung panahon ng Ondoy, I was in the basement of our building. Talagang ang tubig tumaas mula sa walang tubig hanggang dito in a space of less than 10 seconds. Yung talagang biglang whoom! And people could not figure out. So, you know, a lot of cars got flooded and buried in the muck of Ermitaño Creek, no? Yes. So, pero everybody nagulat kung bakit ganun kabilis.
Ganon din po yung nangyari sa Cagayan de Oro, Eniligan.
Well, except na yun talaga, talagang ilog na yun talagang dinalabasan ng...
Ngayon po yung agreement namin ng DOST, Secretary Montejo, magkakaroon tayo at the least a 6-hour warning. 6-hour warning kung merong padating na ganon daloy ng tubig based on the amount of rainfall. So meron tayong mga gauges, magkakaroon ng mga gauges scattered all over Metro Manila plus yung mga boso-boso area sa taas po ng Maligid.
Hindi nakawin sa'yo.
May bantay po yan. May bantay po yan. Mababantayan po natin yan.
Sinaalala ko lahat ng mga gauge ng pillbox yan sa Bicol, nagkakandawalaan eh. Yung sa tabi ng Marion Volcano. Alright, before we go ahead, we just have to pause for a few reminders. We'll be right back. Huwag po kayong mawawalat. I have a lot of other questions to ask the chairman. Okay po, we're back. Bago lang tayo magpatuloy, I want to remind you when you text us, please make sure you include your name and from where you are so that we can display it and we know who we're talking to. Okay, dumadami ang text natin. So bago natin pasukin yung ibang topic, let's deal with it. From Federico Claghorn of Pasay City, 0915-520-6161. Sir Ray, Chairman Tolentino, kumusta po kaya yung planong i-centralize ang mga provincial bus terminals? Yeah, that was one of my questions. Inunahan mo ko dyan.
Tuloy po yan, sir. Yung huling pagpupulong po ay mauna yung Northern Bus Terminal at magkatulong na po kami ni Secretary Marojas dito. Yung po yung direktiba ng Pangulo. So tuloy po yan. Definitely within this year. Go po yan. So,
what about the whole issue of colorums? You know, I've been involved with some transportation companies. Ito ang sabi sa akin, no? Problema yan ng MMDA enforcer at saka ng TMG. And they were talking, this is before your time, the operations managers. So, in putting that, the problem is only partially solved. The whole question is, and this is LTFRB or your problem, paano titigilin lahat ng mga kolorum na buses at jeepneys?
Kaya nga po yung proposal ko noon, although merong isang congressman na naniwala siya, tama, nag-file siya ng bill sa Congress. Ang proposal ko noon, i-cancel lahat natin ng franchises. We start from scratch. Isa-isahin huli natin to. Parang yung voters list. Magsimula tayo, cancelado lahat ng prangkisa. Kasi yung po mismo mga ilang operators, they practice this. Alam nilang wala namang prangkisa yung isa, magkakambal plaka sila, alam namang wala silang linya doon, mag-out of line sila.
Kasi doon ang pera eh.
Ganun nga po.